Well, celebrated chef Ed Halmagyi has made the heartbreaking decision to shut the doors of his bakery Avner's for good. I spoke with Ed about this devastating decision earlier today. Ed, this is such a sad decision. Everyone is heartbroken for you. Why have you decided to shut your doors?
The simple fact is that I can't guarantee my family, my staff, my customers, anyone is safe anymore. The world changed the other day. Our world changed. And we set up a business designed to create joy and hospitality and family and community. All of that has to be built on a foundation of safety, and that just doesn't exist at the moment.
I mean, for the past 2 years, there's been relentless anti-Semitic harassment of you, of the business, graffiti. But every time we've spoken, you've been very optimistic, and I felt like I've been the negative and pessimistic one. So what's changed?
We've Freaky Friday, have we? Yeah, look, I think as we've spoken before, I drew a big distinction between problems of intimidation, spray paint, graffiti, even a cracked window, whatever, and problems of violence. Problems of intimidation, you have to just put your big boy pants on and get through, because that is what it means to survive in the world, particularly if you come from a community where that has been more difficult through history. But violence is a different thing because it's uncontrolled. We don't get any say in that. What happened at Bondi is not just horrific, but it is profound to the extent that it is going to change the way, certainly that I and so many people in our community and beyond think about being Jewish in Australia. I didn't think of this business here as being a target-rich opportunity. I have to consider that again because we're open on two corners. It's a completely glass-fronted building. There is no way of protecting it. We operate at all hours of the day and night. People are often here in the middle of the night on their own. How do you protect this? You can't. And if you can't offer some modicum of security at a time when genuine danger exists, you have to ask yourself whether it's fair to be operating at all.
Are you worried that a massacre like what we saw on Sunday night in Bondi could happen again in Australia?
I'm not worried that it might. I know that it will. I have an absolute certainty about that. I know you know, some might not have heard of the concept of the Overton window. It's the range of possible outcomes that exist within a particular decision space. That's just been expanded. For so many of us, the idea of that kind of a brutal terrorist shooting was inconceivable in Australia. Well, it's no longer inconceivable. And what that does is it changes the permission structure for others who are thinking angry or violent thoughts. Can you do it? Some of them are going, well, actually, no, maybe you can. And so keep in mind, it was just on Sunday, hours before this occurred in Bondi, that we had our most recent briefing from police who came here to talk about threats that had come from a particular place in Sydney.
To you?
Yeah, to me personally and to the business. So the police
visited you on Sunday?
Absolutely. And it was no more than half an hour after that that a big ute drove by with a Syrian flag on the back, and the guy was screaming out abuse about Jews this, Jews that, you Jews all deserve to die, before he drove off. The problem is that happens on a Sunday before Bondi occurs, and I go, oh, geez, that was a bit awful. Now I have to think to myself, is he coming back? Yeah. And you ask yourself a question. With your kids, if you had to choose between going to a place to have a bit of light lunch where you think, there is a possibility someone might attack this place, or to go to the place down the road. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm going down the road. And we are now that first place.